Struggling to figure out if you should put your hard-earned money into an RRSP or a TFSA on Wealthsimple? What if I told you that choosing the wrong one could cost you thousands in taxes and limit your financial freedom? It's a question that plagues almost every Canadian looking to invest, RRSP or TFSA. Both are powerful tools for growing your wealth, offering incredible tax advantages. But they're designed for different purposes, and understanding those differences is key to maximizing your savings. And with a platform like Wealthsimple making investing so accessible, it's more important than ever to make an informed decision. We're going to dive deep into the world of registered retirement savings plans and tax-free savings accounts, specifically through the lens of Wealthsimple. We'll break down the mechanics of each, explore their unique benefits and drawbacks, and ultimately help you decide which account, or perhaps even a combination of both, is the best fit for your financial goals. We'll talk about who should prioritize what, how your income plays a role, and even touch on those critical withdrawal rules. So, let's get into it. First up, the Registered Retirement Savings Plan, or RRSP. The RRSP is Canada's quintessential retirement savings vehicle. Think of it as a superpowered savings account designed to help you defer taxes until your golden years. When you contribute to an RRSP, those contributions are tax-deductible. This means you can deduct the amount you contribute from your taxable income for the year, which directly reduces the amount of income tax you owe. For example, if you earn $70,000 and contribute $10,000 to your RRSP, your taxable income for that year effectively becomes $60,000. This often results in a nice tax refund, which you can then, smartly, reinvest. The money inside your RRSP grows tax-deferred. This is a huge advantage. All your investment income, whether it's interest, dividends, or capital gains, compounds without being taxed year over year. This tax-deferred growth is incredibly powerful over the long term, allowing your investments to grow much faster than in a regular, taxable investment account. However, there's a catch, or rather, a trade-off. When you eventually withdraw money from your RRSP, those withdrawals are considered taxable income. The idea is that you'll be in a lower tax bracket in retirement than you were during your working years, so you'll pay less tax on the withdrawals then. This is the core tax arbitrage strategy of the RRSP: contribute when you're in a high tax bracket, withdraw when you're in a lower one. Now, let's talk about contribution limits. For 2025, the RRSP contribution limit is 18% of your earned income from the previous year, up to a maximum of $32,490. This limit increases annually. What's fantastic about RRSPs is that any unused contribution room from previous years carries forward indefinitely. So, if you haven't maxed out your RRSP every year, you could have a significant amount of accumulated contribution room just waiting for you to use it. You can check your personal RRSP deduction limit on your CRA My account. On Wealthsimple, opening an RRSP is straightforward. You can choose between a managed RRSP, where Wealthsimple builds and rebalances a diversified portfolio for you based on your risk tolerance, or a self-directed RRSP, where you pick your own stocks, ETFs, and other investments. Both options benefit from Wealthsimple's user-friendly interface and low fees. For managed portfolios, Wealthsimple's management fees are competitive, typically 0.5% for accounts under $100,000 and 0.4% for accounts over $100,000, plus underlying ETF fees. For self-directed accounts, stock and ETF trading is commission-free. So, when is an RRSP the ideal choice? Firstly, if you're in a high income tax bracket right now and anticipate being in a lower tax bracket in retirement. This is the classic scenario where the RRSP shines. The immediate tax deduction is more valuable for higher earners, and the tax-deferred growth allows your money to compound significantly before being taxed at a potentially lower rate in retirement. Secondly, if your employer offers a matching program for group RRSP contributions, definitely take advantage of it. That's essentially free money, and it's a no-brainer to contribute at least enough to get the full match. Thirdly, if you're saving for your first home or for education. The RRSP has two special programs, the Home Buyers Plan, HBP, and the Lifelong Learning Plan, LLP. The HBP allows you to withdraw up to $60,000 tax-free from your RRSP to buy or build a qualifying first home. You have to repay the amount over 15 years, starting in the second year after the withdrawal. Similarly, the LLP allows you to withdraw up to $10,000 per year, up to a maximum of $20,000, for eligible education or training, with a 10-year repayment period. While these are not truly tax-free withdrawals as they need to be repaid, they offer a temporary interest-free loan from your own retirement savings. However, be mindful of withdrawals outside of these programs. Any non-HBP or LLP withdrawals from an RRSP are fully taxable as income in the year of withdrawal and are subject to withholding tax at the time of withdrawal. This withholding tax can be 10% or 19% in Quebec for withdrawals up to $5,000, 20% or 24% in Quebec for withdrawals between $5,000 and $15,000, and 30% or 29% in Quebec for withdrawals over $15,000. And importantly, any amount you withdraw permanently reduces your RRSP contribution room. Now, let's switch gears to the Tax-Free Savings Account, or TFSA. Introduced in 2009, the TFSA is often lauded for its simplicity and flexibility. Unlike an RRSP, contributions to a TFSA are not tax-deductible. You contribute money that you've already paid tax on. The magic of the TFSA lies in what happens next. All investment income earned within the TFSA, be it interest, dividends, or capital gains, is completely tax-free. And here's the best part, all withdrawals from a TFSA are also completely tax-free. This means you never pay tax on any of the growth or the money you take out, regardless of your income level. The TFSA annual contribution limit is the same for all eligible Canadians aged 18 and over. For 2025, the annual TFSA contribution limit is $7,000. Like the RRSP, an used TFSA contribution room also carries forward indefinitely. And here's another crucial feature, any amounts you withdraw from your TFSA are added back to your contribution room at the beginning of the next calendar year. This makes the TFSA incredibly flexible for both short-term and long-term savings goals. On Wealthsimple, just like with RRSPs, you can open a managed TFSA or self-directed TFSA. The same low fees apply for managed accounts and commission-free trading for self-directed. Wealthsimple also offers a high-interest savings account, HISA, as a TFSA option, allowing you to earn competitive interest tax-free on your cash savings, which is great for emergency funds or short-term goals. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.